Oh, Brian.
Hello, kitty.
We're in Cape Town, South Africa. Probably the most popular activity for travelers here is to climb up Table Mountain, the huge flat-top mountain that overlooks the city. You can get up here by cable car, or you can hike a trail. You can do either of those things in one or both directions, so we're going to try to take the cable car up and hike down the trail. Most people obviously take the cable car for sure. It's a lot easier. This is a very steep and rugged mountain. But if you're planning on going up Table Mountain, regardless of how you're going to get there, this is the video for you, and we will answer all your questions. You can get to the base of Table Mountain, by the way, using the hop-on, hop-off bus. Both the red and blue lines make a stop here. Obviously, you could take a taxi or Uber to get here as well. Probably wouldn't recommend that you drive yourself because parking is limited at the base of the mountain. Here's some facts about Table Mountain. It's 1,068 meters, 3,563 feet high. The flat top surface is about 2 square miles, or about 3 square kilometers. Table Mountain is about 260 million years old. It's actually one of the oldest mountains on Earth. It has its own ecology up here. 70% of the plants up on top of the mountain are not found anywhere else in the world. When clouds roll in over the top of this mountain, the locals actually call it the tablecloth. Wanda loves cable cars. Her favorite. And we're going way up there.
Some people walking, yeah, right there. The white and the black.
And we're gonna walk down, hopefully.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Table Mountain Aerial Cableway.
For your own safety, please step away from the sides and let go of the handrails as the flow rotates.
I guess you can't hold on. The whole thing doesn't rotate, just the floor. It's too funny. Only the floor rotates, so you can't hold on to the wall.
This just makes you dizzy when you already got anxiety.
It's just weird that you can't hold on. So imagine if this was windy and you'd be going around. Doesn't take very long to get to the top.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to a complete stop, we have reached the height of 1060 saving meters, approximately 3,500 feet above sea level. Tickets that you have, they are return tickets, so please keep them safe.
I'll go up here for now. And we'll find some place to get a drink. First view from Table Mountain over the city. It's about 3,500 feet up here, 1,100 meters or so. And Wanda is way over here. Not sure why exactly. Wanda! Over here.
Let's see you at work.
It's not like straight down from here. Wanda has a little bit of a fear of heights. Not that bad. It's not like straight down. I don't think this is going to be Wanda's favorite excursion. First thing I want though is a drink. There must be somewhere to get a drink up here. We definitely need a drink. It is really hot in the city, and it's even quite warm up here, believe it or not.
Is it really? Yeah. You can relinquish that back to hers, and they've got one for you.
Right, so Bully is the short one, right?
Ice cold beer in here.
I don't think beer is probably a very good idea. You want to try it in the restaurant? I can't believe how busy it is up here even now. It took us about 20 minutes just to get a soft drink. We're going to have a look around the top of the mountain. It's a good place to run off the cliff. We tried to come up here this morning because it would be cooler, and it is a really hot day. It's about 35 in Cape Town right now. But when we got here around 10 a.m., the line was insane, and I'm not going to wait in line for 2 hours for anything. So we waited until the afternoon. We went down to the city, down to the waterfront, had lunch, had a little canal tour, and now we've come up here. The lines weren't too bad to get here, but it is busy still. We'll have a look around we took the cable car up, and the goal is to walk down, but it is going to be scorching hot for sure. And the walk down is not a joke. It's pretty steep and rocky. Hard on the knees is what they say.
How did that happen?
It's a huge city. I think it's about 5 million people. And that's Lion's Head there. I want to climb that on another day, hopefully when it's a bit cooler, because there's no cable car up that. I have to climb it up. It is a beautiful city, but I would say that Rio de Janeiro is still prettier. Personally, the views from Chrysler Redeemer, the Cristo Redentor, and also from Sugarloaf Mountain, I would say are better than this, although I hear the views from the top of Lion's Head are even better than from here, even though it's not as high. Just see the cable car coming up now. I actually thought it was going to be flatter up here. It's a long way down. We're not sure which trail we're going to take down yet, or even where it is. We'll find it. It is quite a large area up here for hiking around. With lots of different plants and things. I'm not going to see it all. Mostly because the sun is very intense. And it's going to take me, I don't know how long to get down actually. But I'll be in the sun for quite a while. Looks like total desert over there past the city. And that must be Robbins Island over here. We're going to see if we can go there tomorrow. That's where the prison is, where Nelson Mandela was held for 18 years. It is much hotter up here than I thought it was going to be. The weather report for the top yesterday was 20 degrees Celsius, so just like room temperature. But it's much hotter than that, so there must have been something wrong with that report. We actually brought jackets with us. We certainly don't need them. It's a very clear day for sure, which is good. Sometimes you get up here and the whole mountain clouds over and you can't see anything, and that would really suck. Part of the path is flat and suitable even for wheelchairs, but other paths are not. But not like challenging or anything.
Is that good? You are on the ground.
Yeah. I'm going low.
It looks like this is where they go rappelling off the cliff. They're just getting suited up to go. I know it doesn't go all the way down though. You still have to hike quite a bit to get down to the road. And it looks like they drop off right there. You can see a nice beach down there. That's not too far from our place. We're more over here. We don't have a nice beach where we are. But the waves are so big that I don't think there'd be any way to actually go swimming in the ocean right now. There's some surfers in, but that's about it. So Wanda has gone back on the cable car. I am looking for the trail down, but there are no directions up here. I was just sent in this direction. But it's really hard to find the trail for some reason. And I'm going to try to walk down. They say it takes about 2.5 hours. It's 4 o'clock now. The one thing I don't have is sunscreen. And it's very hot, intense sun, so my main risk here is going to be sunburn. Okay, I may have found the trail. There are no signs whatsoever. And I had to ask several people to even get this far. But no, this is definitely the trail down. It's supposed to take 2.5 hours and kill my knees, but we will find out. It doesn't look too bad. So yeah, right off the bat, it's no joke. Like, these aren't just steps. It's a serious trail, there's no doubt about it. I would really like my hiking poles. That would help a great deal. Hope I don't break the camera. It's also easy to take a wrong turn here. I almost went the wrong way altogether. Luckily there's someone here that's done this before. If you are doing this from someone that's done a lot of hiking, I've just in running shoes and they're slipping all over the place. Bring hiking boots would be my recommendation. And honestly, for going down, I could really use hiking poles right now. There's no doubt about it. However, I will probably make it. You know what? Railings would be welcome for sure. But why are they barbed wire exactly? That's the last thing I want to do is fall onto barbed wire. Everyone was saying that this is actually easier to walk up, and I'm starting to agree. Just because these rocks are so slippery. Very easy to lose your footing. There's still some people coming up this late in the day. And now the camera gets put away and I'm just on my phone. Otherwise I'm going to break the big camera. Still in the shade, which is nice. But man, this is steep and rugged. Like, unreal. Making some progress, I guess. It is beautiful here. So if you are foolish enough to do this in running shoes like I am, I would say avoid the rocks that look smooth like that. That's slippery even though it doesn't look it. You want the rocks that look more sandy. And you can also sometimes walk on this mesh. Good luck. So I've been told that the reason for this barbed wire is obviously to protect the vegetation. The problem is that without the fencing, people will just take the shortest route and just walk straight through the vegetation rather than taking the trail. So I understand the fence, but barbed wire on the side of the fence where people are slipping is not a good idea.
So what do you want me to say?
What you said before, that you'd never walk down.
Yeah, for sure. I'd walk up, but I'd never walk down. No chance.
You'd never walk down.
I would never walk down.
And it's only going to take you an hour and a half to get to the top.
Yep.
So you're super fit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't walk down.
Okay, thank you. So you heard it there from two very fit guys who were basically running up this mountain in an hour and a half that they would never walk down. That's the kind of things that I'm doing for this channel just to get you to subscribe. So come on, you have to hit subscribe. Still some people coming up. I've been in shade almost the whole time, which is nice. Otherwise, I'd have a sunburn by now. The way I've come, it doesn't look like much, but it is rocky. Still got a long way to go down to the roadway and then following the roadway back to the cable car. It's not getting any easier, for sure. Still going. I still haven't seen a single other person. Well, I saw one other person going downhill, and he's done it many times before, and he's just gone. But he's the only person that I've seen going down. I've seen many people going up, and I just passed a young man doing this barefoot, heading uphill. That's absolutely insane. The road looks so close, but it's not. Oh, I just turned my ankle a little bit. I think it's okay though. Oh, I saw one puppy going up with a group of people. So I guess I'm not going down to the road, which is the trail down there. I'm taking this higher trail, which goes back to the cable car. There's Lion's Head, starting to see some familiar sights at least. Well, I can see the cable car anyways. I could have gone down to the road and just followed the road around, I'm sure. This part of the trail doesn't seem too bad though. This last bit, steep downhill. It's not that hard, but it's absolutely killing me because my legs are just rubber. I'm just done. Let's get it done. Back to the hotel would be good. So I did make it, but it was much harder than I expected, and I was definitely unprepared. This climb is not to be underestimated. I also ran out of water more than halfway down. You definitely want to bring about 3 times as much water as you think you're going to need. And sunscreen. If you do miss the last bus, there are taxis waiting, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to rush. Also, make sure you time your visit to Table Mountain. If it's windy, they close the cable car, so you might not be able to go up. Or, worse, they close the mountain, they close the cable car when you're already up there, and you wouldn't be able to come back down. So you'd have to walk down like I did. I do recommend this climb. I would recommend going up, though, not down. It's beautifully scenic, and it's a great thing to do here. You could also climb Lion's Head instead, which is not as high, but the views are actually supposed to be better, although there's no shade. And they do recommend that you don't climb it by yourself. Either take a guide or go with a group of people. Perhaps it's not very safe, especially after dark or before the sun comes up. So take that in mind.